Hi viewers, a very good afternoon to you all, and I welcome you all to 5 Mantra Career Point. So yesterday we started our classes, and once we recall the things whatever we discussed yesterday, right? You see here, yesterday we discussed about NRA, then again afterwards we discussed about the tentative syllabus of the NRA, and we have seen what sort of exams will be conducted by NRA in the future, and then afterwards according to tentative syllabus, we started our classes by taking a topic so called ages. Okay, then afterwards we have seen the basic concept of the ages. I mean that whatever the things you are going to commit, I mean that especially your mistakes. Okay, so that here we rectified here. Then we entered into the problems. Okay, there I think we solved some 25 problems, I hope so, right? Then we'll go with the next problem. Okay, the present ages of A, B and C are in the ratio 8:14:22. Okay, yes, here he has given a point, I mean that the ratio he has given, so the present ratio actually it is not ages, I think. Okay, the present ratio actually it is present ratio, the present ages of A, B, C are in the ratio 8:14:22. Okay, yes, here he has given the ratio, but whether it is a perfect ratio or not, that you have to check. Okay, so here I can cancel 2 4s and 2 7s, 2 11s. Okay, so 2 4s, 2 7s, 2 11s, right? And it creates nothing big difference, just you move on like that. Then see here, the present ages of B, C and D are in the ratio 21:33:44. Okay, so he has given one ratio A is to B is to C, that is 8:14:22, and the next ratio BCD, that is 21:33:44, right? Then what is the question is asking? Find the ratio of their ages of A, B, C, D, right? Is asking A, B, C, D ratio. Okay, so first we'll go with the concept. Okay, first we'll see the concept. Okay, this is nothing but exactly ratio concept that we'll see here. Okay, yes, here there are three persons here. First one, he has given A is to B is to C, so that is 8:14:22, 8:14:22. Okay, yeah, next ratio B is to C is to D, that is 21:33:44. Okay, so 21:33:44. Okay, you see here I'm writing in a overall form, that is A is to B is to C is to D. Yeah, so ratio of A is to B is to C, that is 8:14:22, and in the same way BCD, that is 21 and 33 and 44. Okay, so this is a problem he has given and is asking the ratio between A, B, C, D. Okay, yes, here directly we can pick up a ratio of A is 8 directly, because of there is a zero term here. Okay, there is nothing here, right? In the same way we can get a D ratio, that is 44, D ratio, that is 44. Okay, because of there is a zero term here. Okay, but see here, whenever we come to B and C, so for B we are going to get two terms, one is 14 and one is 21. Okay, and where C we are going to get one is 22 and one is 33, right? So for A and D we are going to get only one term. Okay, but for B and C we are going to get two terms here, means we have to equate either B or C, either B or C. Okay, so you have to make this B as a single term. Okay, or otherwise you have to make this C as a single term, means you have to equate the terms, right? You see here we have 14 and we have 21. Okay, let us consider we are going to equate a B term. Okay, so here we have one is 14 and one is 21. Okay, so I want to make it into a single term, means just get the LCM of this 14 and 21. What is the LCM of 14 and 21? So LCM of 14 comma 21, I think it is 42. We are going to get a 42, right? Yeah. See here, so to make this 14 as 42, you have to multiply this total entire ratio with 3, because of 14 3s are 42, right? In the same way, to make this as a 42, you have to multiply the total entire ratio with 2. The total entire ratio with 2. Then only you are going to get here B term as 42 and here the second term also 42. Okay, just to multiply here, 3 8s are, it is 24, 8 3s are 24. In the same way, 14 3s are how much? 42. In the same way, 3 into 22, that is 66. All right. So 2 into 21, 42. So 2 into 33, 66. and 2 into 44, that is 88. Okay, yeah, see here. So now we can pick up a term as 24 and b term as 42 and c term as 66 and d term as 88. Okay, so directly we are going to get answer, that is a is to b is to c is to d is equal to a term 24, b term 42, c term 66 and d term it is 88. Okay, and d term it is 88. Okay, but see here, this is not a perfect ratio. What is the property of the ratio? Ratio must be in its lowest terms. Okay, so yesterday I discussed about what is the meaning of lowest term, right? So just to cancel the things, if there is any common thing, is just to cancel that. See here, this can be written as 2 12s are and 2 21s are, 2 33s are and 2 44s are. Okay, yeah, is there anything to cancel here? I think nothing, I think so. Then your option goes to option A is your right answer. So 12 is to 21 is to 33 is to 44, right? So option A is right answer. Okay, yeah, then we'll go with the next question, 27th question. Yeah, read the question first. Ram's sister is half of the age of Ram, right? So Ram's sister is half of the age of Ram. Okay, you see here in the very first point there are two persons here. One is Ram's sister and another one is Ram. Okay, you see here. So Ram's sister and Ram. So what is saying that Ram's sister is half of the age of Ram. Okay, you see here, if Ram age, if we consider it is one part, in the same way Ram's sister age will become half of Ram's part. Okay, half of Ram's part. Okay, you see here, why you can consider it as 1 means you can consider 2 also, right? So you can consider 5 also, you can consider 10 also, it is your choice. Okay, you see here, but for my convenience I am considering it as, for my convenience I am considering it as, yeah, see here. So here I am considering it as Ram's age is 2 part, then automatically Ram's sister's age will become 1 part. Means there is a ratio of 1:2 between Ram's sister and Ram. Okay, yeah, what's the next point? Ram is 4 years old today. Means he has given that Ram's present age. Means so we can equate this 2 parts value is equal to 4 years. This 2 parts value is equal to 4 years. Means automatically this 1 part value will become how many years? 2 years. 2 years. Okay, you see here. So Ram's present age is 4 years and Ram's sister present age is 2 years. Means there is a gap of how many years here? There is a gap of 2 years. There is a gap of 2 years here. Okay, you see, yesterday I discussed one point. Okay, that is the difference between the ages of any two persons. The difference between the age of any two persons will be same throughout the life. Okay, you see, right now there is a difference of how many years here? 2 years. Okay, then what is the next point he has given? When Ram will be 100 years. When Ram will be 100 years. When Ram will be 100 years, then what will be the age of his sister? Okay, yes sir, already here we discussed there should be a gap of how many years between Ram and Ram's sister? 2 years. Then Ram's sister age will become 98 years. Then Ram's sister age will become how many years? 98 years. Because of there should be a gap of how many years? 2 years. There should be a gap of 2 years. Okay, yeah, then your option goes to option A is right answer. Option A is right answer. Okay, yeah, then we'll go with the next question. Next we'll go with the 28th question. Okay, yeah, see here, A got married 6 years ago. Okay, there is a person and we are termed it as A here. So he got married 6 years ago, right? Okay, fine. Then now his present age is 1/4 times at the time of his marriage. Okay, yeah, see here. So what is saying that present age? Okay, yeah, see here, present age is equal to 1/4. 1/4 can be written as directly as 5/4. We can write it as 5/4. Okay, yes, here 1/4 can be written as 5/4. Okay, yes, here present age is equal to 5/4 times of, okay, 5/4 times of the age of that person at the time of his marriage. Age of A at the time of marriage. Yeah, means marriage time age to present time age. Okay, so that ratio is 4:5. So that ratio is how much? 4:5. Okay, so he has given this point. Okay, then see here, A got married 6 years ago. A got married 6 years ago. Okay, so here present age of that man in terms of parts, it is 5 parts. Okay, so at the time of marriage, so his age is how many parts? 4 parts. Okay, you see here, means there is a gap of 1 part. There is a gap of 1 part from the marriage time age to present time age. Okay, and see here, so here he has given 1 point. He got married 6 years ago, means directly we can equate this 1 part value equal to 6 years. 1 part value is equal to 6 years. 1 part value equal to 6 years, right? You see here, what is the question is asking? If his son's age is 1/10 of his age. If his son's age is 1/10 of his age. Okay. Yeah, see here, so first you need to find the age of that particular man. Right now, percentage, that 2 percentage. So percentage will be having here how many parts? 5 parts. Okay, so 5 parts value equal to how much? So 1 part it is 6. 5 parts value how much? 5 parts value how much? It is 30 years. So 5 parts value will become 30 years. Okay, so this is nothing but present age of man. Present age of man. Okay, so if his son's age is 1/10 of his age, then what is the age of his son? Then what is the age of his son? Okay, so son's age is equal to 1/10 of that man. So son's age is equal to 1/10 of that man. Okay, so that will become 1/10 into, so age of that man equal how many years? 30 years, right? So 30/10, so present son's age equal to 3 years. So present son's age is equal to how many years? 3 years. Okay, then option C is right answer. Then option C is right answer. Okay, yeah, next we'll go with the next question. Yes, here the present age ratio of A and B is 6:7. Okay, you see here, so there are 2 persons, one is A and one is B. The present age ratio is 6:7. So A is to B, the ratio they have given it as 6:7. This is the first point he has given. Okay, next point, after 6 years A will be 48 years. Okay, after 6 years A will be 48 years. You see here, then you can find the present age of A. You can find the present age of A. Present age of A. Okay, yes, here after 6 years it is 48 years. Means here we are going to find the present age, means you have to subtract that 6 years. So the present age of A will become how many years? 42 years. The present age of A will become how many years? 42 years. Means directly we can equate this 6 parts value equal to 42 years. Directly we can equate this 6 parts value equal to 42 years. Means we can find this B's age also, right? That is how many times here? 6 how many times? 6 sevens are 42. In the same way, 7 into 7. So here B's present age equal to how many years? 49 years. Okay, so here we found B's present age equal to how many years? 49 years. But what's the question they're asking? So what is the present age of B? Yeah, present age of B already we found that is 49 years. That's all. This is the answer. So your option goes to option B is right answer. Option B is right answer. Okay, yeah. So whenever you want to write all these things, just you pause the video, and then after writing all these things, just you can move on like that. Okay, yeah. Next we'll go with the next question. Question number 30. What's the question he has given? The present age ratio of A and B is 2:3. The present age ratio of A and B is 2:3. Okay, yes, here there are 2 persons, one is A and one is B. So the present ratio is how much here? It is 2:3. The present ratio is 2:3. Okay, let's see here. 8 years ago, A was 20 years old. Okay, so he's talking about the age of A, that too 8 years ago. 8 years ago it is 20. 8 years ago it is 20. Ante 8 years back the age of person A is 20. Then you can find the present age of A. So present age of A, will become how much? So 20. 8 years ago it is 20. Then what about the present age? Means just you have to add that age here. So you are going to get 28 years. So the present age of A is 28 years. Okay, directly you can equate these two parts value equal to 28 years. Then you can find the one part value. One part value equal how many years? 14 years. Because of 2 into 14 you are going to get 28. Okay, so you can find three parts value. So 3 into 14. 14 3 is how much? 42 years. I think he may ask the present age of B. Yes, here. Then what is the present age of B? Then present age of B is 42 years. Then option A is right. Option A is right answer. Okay. Yeah. Then we'll go with the next question. Question number 31. The present age ratio of A and B is 3:4. The present age ratio of A and B is 3:4. Okay. 8 years ago, B was 8 years old. Okay. Yeah. See here, he has given one point. A is to B ratio. Present A is to B ratio, that is 3:4. A is to B ratio, that is 3:4. But he has given another point, that is 8 years ago. He's talking about 8 years ago. That is talking about the person B. Okay, 8 years ago, the person B's age, it is how much? 8 years old. Okay, you see here. Now you can find the age of B at present. 8 years ago, it is 8 years. 8 years ago, it is 8 years. Then what about the present age of B? Means again you have to add 8 for that 8. So 8 plus 8, that value will become how much? 16. So here now we are going to find present age of B. Present age of B. So now we are going to find the present age of B, that is 8 years ago. The age of B, it is 8 years. Then what about the present age? Means just to add 8. So 8 plus 8, that value will become how many years? 16 years. Then here we found the present age of B equal to 16 years. Means directly you can equate these 4 parts value equal to 16 years. Then you can find these 3 parts value. So 4 how many times? 4 4s are 16. In the same way, so 3 into 4. 3 4s are how many years? 12 years. 3 4s of the value equal to how much? 12 years. But what's the question is asking? Then what was the age of A? That too 8 years ago. What was the age of A? That too 8 years ago. Here we found the age of A at present. The age of A at present. Okay. So he's asking age of A 8 years ago. So present age of A, it is 12 years. So 8 years ago means you have to subtract 8 years. So 12 minus 8, you are going to get 4 years. So you are going to get 4 years. Okay. So your answer is over. Then option D is right. Option D is right answer. Right. Then we'll go with the next question. Question number 32. Read the question number 32. What's the question he has given? After 5 years. After 5 years, the ratio of ages of A and B will be 7:8. Okay. Yes, here I think there may be present here. It doesn't know about present. Okay. Yes, here. But he is talking about after 5 years. Means he is talking about future. So future ratio. A is to B. Future ratio of A is to B, that is 7:8. That is 7:8. Okay. Yes, here if A is 38 years old today. Okay. So here present A's age equal to 30 years. So present age of A is 30 years. Okay. Then what about the age of A after 5 years? Age of A after 5 years. Age of A after 5 years. So that will become 35. That will become 35. Okay. Present age of it is 30. Then after 5 years it will become 35. Means here we can equate the 7 parts value equal to 35 years. 7 parts value equal to 35 years. Then you can find this 8 parts value. So this is nothing but age of A, and B's age after 5 years, that will be 8 parts. So 7 how many times? 7 5s are 35. In the same way, 8 5s are how much? 8 5s are, that will become 40 years. Okay. So here we found B's age after 5 years, it is 40. Then you can find B's age at present. So B's age at present equal to, so 5 years, after 5 years, it is 40. Then 5 years back means you have to subtract 5. Then you are going to get 35 years. Then you are going to get 35 years. Means the present age of A, that equal to 30 years, he has given in the question, and is asking to find the present age of B. Okay. So present age of B is 35 years. Then option B will be right answer. Then option B will be right answer. Okay. Yeah. Next we'll go with question number 33. Yeah. Now read the question number 33. What's the question he has given? 6 years ago, the ratio of the A's of A and B was 2:3. Means present will be there. Present will be there, but he's talking about a past. He's talking about a past, and that too, how many years back he's asking? So he's talking about 6 years back. He's talking about 6 years back. Okay. You see here, 6 years back, the ratio of the A's of A and B, that is 2:3, right? So A and B are there. So their ratio is 2:3. A is to B is equal to 2:3, that to 6 years back. Then A is 24 years old today. Okay. So A's age at present, that is 24. A's age at present, it is 24 years. Okay. Can't you find A's age 6 years back? 6 years back means what is your answer directly? So from this 24, you subtract minus 6, then you are going to get 18 years. So this is nothing but A's age 6 years back. A's age 6 years back means you can equate these two parts value equal to 18 years. Can't you find this 3 parts value? So 2 how many times? So 2 nines are it is 18. Then 3 nines are it is how much? 9 threes are 27 years. Means here we found age of A 6 years back, that is 18 years. Okay. So age of B, that to 6 years back, it is 27 years. But what is the question is asking? Then today, see here, A is 24 years old today, then the present age of B, Here 6 years back we found the age of B, that is 27 years, means is asking the age of B at present. So 6 years back it is 27, then what about the present? 27 plus 6, so that value will become how many years? 33 years. That value will become 33 years, okay. Then option A is right answer. Option A will be right answer, okay. Yeah, next we'll go with the question number 34. Yeah, read the question first. After 10 years, the age ratio of A and B will be 3:5. Okay, so after 10 years, talking about the future. So there will be present will be there. Present is nothing but base, and is talking about future. So that to 10 years forward, there is a ratio of A is to B, that equal to 3:5 as given. Then next, 5 years ago means you have to take a reference as present and you have to go 5 years back. 5 years ago, A's age is 12 years. So 5 years ago, A's age is 12 years. Then can't you find the age of at present? So just to add this 5 years. So A's age at present, 12 plus 5, that value equal to 17. Then can't you find this A's age after 10 years? So that will become how much? A's age equal to, for the 17 you add plus 10. So that is going to get how much? 27. Means so here A's parts is nothing but how many parts here? 3 parts. You can equate directly like this. So 3 parts value equal to 27. So you can find B's age also, that is 5 parts. So 3 nines are 27. 3 nines are 27. In the same way, 5 nines are, that is 45 years. That is 45 years. Okay. So here we found the age of B, that to 10 years later. What is the question is asking? Then 5 years later, B's age will be. Then 5 years later, B's age will be. Means here you have to take the reference is present. Means from present to future, that to 5 years gap should be there. Okay. You see here. Here we found age of B 10 years later, it is 45. Age of B 10 years later, it is 45. But what's the question they are asking? Age of B 5 years later. Age of B 5 years later. Okay. So directly we can write it as from B. So 10 years later, it is 45. But I need 5 years later, means just to subtract 5. So you are going to get 40 years. Then B's age will become 40 years. That's all. Very simple question. Yeah, then your option goes to option C is right answer. Option C is right answer. Okay. Yeah, then we'll go with the next question. Question number 35. Now we'll see the question number 35. What's the question he has given? The present age ratio of A and B is 4:5. Okay. Yeah, see here he's talking about present. He's talking about present. Okay. So what's the age ratio? That is A is to B is equal to 4:5. A is to B, that is equal to 4:5. Then after 5 years means they're talking about future. So that too, there is a gap of 5 years. the sum of the ages of A and B will be 46 years. Okay, so A plus B sum equal to 46. Okay, can't you find the sum of the ages of A and B at present? So just you subtract minus 5 from A and minus 5 from B, then you are going to get the sum of the ages of B at present. So from 46 you subtract minus 5 and minus 5, so you are going to get 36. So here we found the sum of the ages of A and B, that is 36 years, and their age ratio is 4:5, means here we can find the sum of their parts. The sum of their parts equal to 9 parts. Directly we can equate 9 parts value equal to 36. Then we can find what's the question they are asking, what is the percentage of both? Percentage of both means here you have to find the 4 parts value and 5 parts value. So A equal to 4 parts and B equal to 5 parts. So 9 how many times? 9 fours are 36. So 4 fours are how much? 16, and 5 fours are how much? 20. Right? So age of A is 16 years and age of B, that is 20 years. Age of A, that is 16 years, and age of B, that is 20 years. Then your option goes to 16 and 20. It is, so it is option C is right answer. Option C is right answer. Okay. Then we'll go with the next question. Yeah, we'll go with question number 36. So first read the question. What's the question he has given? 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Right, here past is there and present will be there. Past and present, and there is a gap of 6 years. There is a gap of 6 years. 6 years ago, the sum of the ages of A, B, C was 30 years. So A, B, C, that equal to 30 years. Then you can find the sum of the present ages of A, B, C. That will become how much? So this A has to move 6 years forward, B has to move 6 years forward, and C has to move 6 years forward. Then A plus B plus C at present, it is 30 plus 6, 6 is how much? 18. Then overall you are going to get 48 years. Means here we found the sum of the present ages of A, B, C is 48 years. Then what will be the age of each after 10 years if the ratio of their present age is 1:2:3? Okay, so here he has given A is to B is to C ratio, that is 1:2:3. Okay, yeah, see here. Then what is the sum of their parts? Sum of their parts is nothing but 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 6 parts. So we can find 6 parts value equal to 6 parts value equal to 48 years. 6 parts value equal to 48 years. Means here we can find A's percentage, B's percentage, C's percentage. So A's present age equal to 1 part. Right. So 6 how many times? 8 6 are 48. Means it is 6 years. Then B's percentage, 2 parts. So 2 8s it is 16 years. Then we can find C's percentage also, that will be 3 parts. So C's present age, that will be 3 parts. So 3 8s that is 24 years. 3 8s that is 24 years. So 24 plus 16, that will become 40, plus 40 plus 6, that is 48. Okay, so there is some mistake here. Just to check it. This is 1 part value equal to 8 years na. So 1 part value equal to 8 years. In the sense you are going to get 8 years. Okay. So 1 part value equal to 8 years. A's percentage is 8 years. B's percentage is 16 years. C's percentage is 24 years. If you add all these things, you have to get 48. 24 plus 16, 40. 40 plus 8, 48. Okay. So here we found the present age of A, present age of B, and present age of C. But what's the question is asking? What will be the age of each after 10 years? After 10 years in the sense, yes, here, so A's percentage is 8. After 10 years, it will become how much? 18. After 10 years, it will become 18. So B's percentage is 16 years. After 10 years, it will become how much? 26 years. Then C's percentage is 24 years. After 10 years, it will become 34 years. Okay, so 24 plus 10, that value equal to 34. Means your option goes to 18, 26, 34. 18, 26, 34. Option C is right answer. Option C is right answer. Okay. Yeah. So next we'll go with question number 37. Yeah. First read the question. What's the question he has given? The present age ratio of A and B is 6:7. Okay. Yes, here he has given the present age ratio. Present age ratio, that is 6:7. So A is to B 6:7. Next point, after 8 years from today, their age difference will be 10 years. After 8 years, from today, their age difference will be 10 years. Okay, so after 8 years, after 10 years, after 30 years, after 1 crore years. Okay, so the age difference will be same. Okay, so right now also the age difference will be same 10 years. The age difference will be same 10 years. Okay, so here age difference in terms of parts, that is one part. So we can equate one part value equal to 10 years. One part value equal to how many years? 10 years. But what's the question they're asking? What is the current age of both? Means present age of both. So present A के लिए some 6 parts is there. So 6 parts value equal to how much? Then B के लिए it is 7 parts. He's asking to find the value of 6 parts and 7 parts. So 1 part value equal to how many years? 10 years. So 6 parts value equal to 60 years. So 7 parts value will become how many years? 70 years. 70 years. Okay. Then option B is right answer. Option B is right answer. Okay. So very simple question. Already I said the difference between the age of any two persons will be same throughout the life. Okay. The same thing I applied here. Right. Then your option B is right answer. Then we'll go with the next question. Question number 38. See question number 38. First read the question. What's the question he has given? The present age ratio of A and B is 5:7. The present age ratio between A and B, that is 5:7. Okay. Next point. After 2 years from now, their age difference will be 12 years. Okay. So same model, I think so. So after 2 years from now, their age difference is 12 years. So then what about the present age difference? That will be also same 12 years. Okay. So in terms of parts, the age difference is how many parts here? 2 parts. Means you can equate these 2 parts value equal to 12 years. Then what's the question they are asking? What is the current age of both? What is the current age of both? It's asking to find 5 parts and 7 parts value, right? So A will be having 5 parts and B will be having 7 parts. Okay. Yes, here just you find the 1 part value. 2 6 are 12. So 5 6 are, that is 30 years, and 7 6 are, that is 42 years. Okay. So the current age of A and B are 30 years and 42 years. Then option D is right answer. Option D is right answer. Okay. Then we'll go with the next question. Question number 39. Yeah, read the question number 39, and very important question. Yeah, see here. What's the first point he has given? Sneha's age is 1/6 of his father's age. Okay. Yeah, see here there are 2 persons. One is father and another one is Sneha. So what is the ratio they have given? So Sneha is 1/6 of father's age, means so father will be having 6 parts and this girl will be having 1 part, means there is a ratio of 6:1 between father and Sneha. This is the first point he has given, right? After 10 years, after 10 years, after 10 years, after 10 years, his father's age will be twice the age of Vimal, twice the age of Vimal of that time. Okay, so of that time, this is very important. Okay, so if you read like that, so if you want to find this, so whatever the answer will be getting, that will be available in the options. Okay, you will be getting satisfied in the exam, but whenever you come to see the answer, I mean that in real way, then that will be different. Okay, yes, here he has given 1 point. First, what he has given, after 10 years, his father's age will be twice the age of Vimal of that time. So of that time can be replaced as after 10 years. Okay, because of he is talking about at that instant, at that instant. So what is that instant? That is after 10 years. That is after 10 years. Okay, so the meaning of the sentence is after 10 years, the father's age will be twice the age of Vimal after 10 years. Twice the age of Vimal's after 10 years, means there will be some age of Vimal. Oh, Vimal present age will be something. Okay, so Vimal's present age will be something. Okay, so here you have to consider Vimal's age after 10 years. You see here, so we need to find the Vimal's present age. But what is the next point he has given? Vimal is 3 years younger than Ashok, means here to find Vimal age, we have to find the Ashok's age. Okay, Ashok's if Ashok celebrated his 10th birthday 3 years ago, Ashok celebrated 10th birthday 3 years ago. Then what about the Ashok's present age? So 10 plus 3, that is 13 years. Ashok's present age is 13 years. Then again read the previous point. What's the previous point? Vimal is 3 years younger than Ashok. Okay, so we can find Vimal's present age. Okay, so Vimal's present age is 13 minus 3, that equal to 10 years. Okay, 3 years younger means smaller compared to Ashok. Okay, so here we found Vimal's present age. Vimal's present age, right? So Vimal's present age is 10 years. Okay, but read the previous point. What's the question he has given? After 10 years, his father's age will be twice the age of Vimal of that time. Okay, so here we are talking about this father's age. Okay, so father's age, that too after 10 years. So I think here we can consider present ratio is father to Sneha, that is 6:1. Okay, so I'm considering these things in terms of ages. Okay, so I'm considering it as father's age equal to 6 years and this is Sneha's age is some X years. Okay, you see here after 10 years his father's age will be, right now father's age is 6 years. Right now father's age is 6 years, but in the question they're talking about 10 years later, means the father's age is 6x plus 10. Father's age is 6x plus 10. Okay, so that will be equal to 2 times of, that will be equal to twice the age of Vimal, twice the age of Vimal of that time. Okay, so here we found Vimal's present age is 10 years. So of that time, in the sense they're talking about Vimal's age after 10 years. Okay, so at present it is 10. At present it is 10, but they're talking about Vimal's age after 10 years. So after 10 years, in the sense again you have to add 10 here, means you are going to get so 6x plus 10, so that value equal to 2 into 20, 10 plus 10, that value equal 20, 20 into 2, that value will become how much? 40. Then 6x equal to 30, 6x will become how much? 30. Whenever you shift this 10 to right side, it will act as minus 10. Then x value will become how much here? 5. So 30 by 6, that value will become how much? 5. But what's the question they're asking? What is the present age of Sneha? What is the present age of Sneha, right? So automatically here we found x value equal to 5 and the present, this is nothing but present, right? So present age of Sneha, it is x. So x value will become how much? 5. Then your answer goes to option C. The answer goes to option C. Okay. Then the present age of Sneha will be 5 years. Okay, you have to be very careful. Here he has given one point, that is of that time, means of that time means at that instant. At that instant means that too after 10 years. Right? Got the point? Yeah. Next we'll go with the question number 40. Read the question number 40. If Gulzar's present age is reduced by 6 and the remainder is divided by 18, then Anup's age will be found. Okay. Yes, here let us assume this Gulzar's age. Gulzar's at present age, that is X years anukunda. Gulzar's present age is X years. Okay, what's the point he has given? If Gulzar's present age is reduced by 6, initially Gulzar's age is X, it is reduced by 6. Means the left is remainder. This is nothing but the remainder one. Okay, and the remainder is divided by 18. So this remainder is divided by 18. This remainder is divided by 18. Then Anup's age will be found. Means here you are going to get Anup's age. Okay. Yeah. See here. What is the next point? Mahesh is 5 years old now. Means here we found, here he has given Mahesh age is 5 years and Anup is 2 years younger than Mahesh. Directly we can find Anup's age. Anup's age equal to, so Mahesh age is 5 and this Anup is 2 years younger, means subtract 2. So we are going to get, so this value equal to 3. Means here we found Anup's age is 3 years. So directly you can substitute this value here. So you will be left with x minus 6 by 18. So that value equal to 3. So 18 3 is how much? 54. So x minus 6 equal to 54 and x value equal to, so 54 plus 6. So that will be 60 years. Then here we found Gulzar's age will be 60 years. Then option A is right answer. Option A is right answer. Okay.